Well, hello, chat. Hello. Oh. I'll look at that in a moment. Thank you, Tano. I'll look at that in a moment. But first, hello, chat. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. I hope the music isn't too loud. Hold on a moment. Okay, the music doesn't appear to be too loud. I don't want it to be, like, overly loud. So I'm hoping that, like, you can hear it, but it's not, like, a big thing. Oh my gosh, hi, everyone. A lot of people are chatting. And I appreciate that. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday today. Are you gonna explain who iDubbbz is? Yes, I will. I will. I've got a lot that I want to talk about because he's a very interesting character. Some people might not know who he is. But really quickly, before I get started, today the circuit reset in Warframe. Here, I'm just gonna switch over now. Circuit reset in Warframe. So I think what we're gonna do for about 25 minutes is until then. I'm pretty sure I have regular Hildren, but I'll just get that for now. Until it is time, I would like to get this worked on. I know some people don't have the circuits they want done, so I would like to help people. And so if you would like to join up and do that with me, let me know. We will keep you until after we do Eidolon hunts. But I figured this would be a good thing to kind of do in the intermediate, kind of a brain dead activity, while I talk about the things I want to talk about. Because today I have some opinions. Alright, chat? I have some opinions that must be shared, and you are gonna hear them. You guys are gonna hear them. Oh my goodness, we got a few people that want to join in. Awesome. If you want to join, throw your username in, and I'll add you up. You do need to be on YouTube or Twitch in order to join in. By the way, if you're on Twitch, there are Twitch drops. As a matter of fact, I just reminded myself to make sure I'm watching my channel so that I get my drops going, because I can watch myself, which is awesome. Alright, there we go. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh gosh, a lot of people would like to join. And if you don't get to join for this, we are doing Eidolons. Anubis, it says you're not online. Oh, there it goes. There was a letter missing. That's okay. Let's just get it in there. Oh, it says you're not online. Check your online really quickly. What's my YouTube? It is in the description of my TikTok, actually. I'll join next squad since somebody want to play. Hey, that's fine. Next squad, we're probably going to be doing Eidolons, though, so. I'm loading? Okay. I'll wait for you. Could I join? Yes. Throw your username in. I think what I need to do is just, like, make a blanket rule that people just need to throw their username in, even if I know it, so that I can keep it fair. I might have to do that. I'm good? Alright, give me a moment. Again, if you are here to listen to my hot opinions on iDubbbz, Ian, Joma, as it is, I have them tonight, and yeah, that'll be what I do today. And I think the reason why is because I have decided that I want to just start giving opinions on things I see and stuff. So yeah. Does anybody else want to join real quickly? I'm gonna keep it in invite only for now. Yeah. Alright, cool. Membership ended? Hey, that's totally alright. Alright, before we get started, Tano, thank you for $1.99. Oshi Tab, 16 out of 100, 10 days to go. Yes, it's 10 days until my birthday. 10 days till my birthday. I'm so excited. My Warframe is lacking shield and health. Do I have mod recommendations? Yes, I do. Hold on just one moment. Let me show you what I recommend. Let me show you what I recommend. If you want health, I would suggest something like Vitality or Archon Vitality or Umbral Vitality, because Umbral Vitality is really, honestly, all of the Umbral mods are like really good. So use the Umbral mods all together, and that's really good. If you want shields, Redirection is obviously really good. There's a lot of other shield ones, but that one is like one of the best ones. So yeah, that's a good one to do as well. Okay. I've kind of held off long enough. Let's get started here. let's get started here. What do we have today? What do I got? Bruno, Banshee, Trinity, Titanian, Oberon. Okay, there's some decent choices. There's some decent choices here. It's exciting. Gerard, thank you for the like. Okay. Okay. Alright. Let's start this off here. Okay. Some people are asking me who iDubbbz is. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I did not know a lot about him until the drama with him kind of like hit its peak. I kind of knew about him a little bit after he married his current wife. And I'm not going to talk about some of the previous choices he made. I do have opinions on them, I have thoughts on them, but those aren't what I'm talking about today. That's not what's important. What's important today is what has happened right here, right now. But to kind of give you a brief overview of who he is, he produced a series called Content Cop, where he basically blasts a whole bunch of, blasts a whole bunch of other YouTubers for what, in his opinion, was like bad behavior, so to speak. That's a very basic kind of overview of what he did. He no longer does that now. He has decided to no longer do that now, and that is his choice. I will not give my opinion on what I think about that, because that is a whole different conversation altogether. But just know the basis of him is he did Content Cop. That is the big thing about him that you need to know about who we're talking about today. All right, so that is who we're talking about. We are talking about Mr. Content Cop himself. All right. And kind of as time has gone on, after he married his wife, he kind of transitioned away from all of that. His normal content hasn't really been the same for a while. I'll be honest with you, he's not really done a lot. I've looked at some of his most recent stuff. The biggest thing, and that we're actually going to talk about today, that he has done has been his charity boxing event, which it's an influencer thing as well. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really like boxing that much. Just me. I don't really like sports in general, because it's just not my thing. Unless you count video games as sports, you know. Some of you do, some of you don't. You know, you can tell me whether or not you agree with that. But like, I'm not that much of a contact or physical sports kind of person. I'm just not that kind of person. I don't know. I don't really like watching balls get thrown around, or hit, or smacked. Or I don't like people punching each other. That's not really my thing. But what is my thing is drama and listening to drama. I actually really like drama. I like to deconstruct it, and I like to I like to offer my 2 cents sometimes about how I feel like things could be better. And you know, while I don't really like boxing, the drama around iDubbbz influencer boxing has been interesting. Do we need more people? Yeah, I can add you up. Never mind. We'll leave in like 5 or 6 rounds, and then we'll grab you in here. Or we'll leave. So again, we're gonna start Eidolons in about 20 minutes. So you can join up when we start Eidolons if that's all right. It's been a long time. Well, hello, Prima. I hope you're having a good day today. Oreo, thank you so much for the like. By the way, while I am talking about this, I probably won't be as not knowledgeable. I probably won't get to the notifications as often, but I will address them like when I have like a pause point, just so that I can get the point across. If that's all right, guys. I hope that's okay. But anyway. So, basic overview. iDubbbz and his wife, Anissa, who is also a content creator. I think she was mostly a streamer. I don't know a lot about her. I know a lot of people don't like her, but I don't really know anything about her. So I can't really give an opinion on whether I like or don't like her, because I just don't know her. Alright? All I do know is that she married him, he took her name, and they've been a kind of like this duo ever since, and everything around them has been kind of topsy-turvy. There's been a lot of drama. Excuse me. There's been a lot of hot drama around them, and excuse me. Their most recent thing. So again, like I mentioned, they started a boxing tournament for charity, which, you know, on its face, I think that's a pretty good idea. You know, starting a charity boxing event is a good idea. You know, what they did is they found a bunch of influencers. So they did that. This year was their second time. So I kind of want to go back in time so that you guys we can kind of get the events kind of all laid out here, because I spent a lot of time researching this. I've listened to videos, and I want you guys to kind of understand the timeline, so to speak. So I think it was last year. I think it was last year. Was Creator Clash 1, which is they got a whole bunch of people. I can't remember how many fighters they got, but they got quite a lot of fighters that I actually knew. Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps was one of them. They got a lot that I didn't actually know of, but they got a few that I did know of to fight in their first boxing tournament, and it did pretty good. It did pretty good. One of the other people they got was the guy from Epic Mealtime, which some of you may not even know what that is. But Epic Mealtime was this YouTube channel in the past that was very big, like one of the biggest things on YouTube. It's very like I didn't really watch it a whole lot because, you know, watching back then I didn't really care about watching people make food. Now I think it's actually really cool. So I think now if it was still around, I would watch it. But back then I didn't really watch Epic Mealtime. But for a lot of people, it was a very big part of their childhood or young adulthood. And I would agree. So, you know, a whole bunch of these creators that a lot of people really really respected, came together, and their goal was to fight for charity. And every creator gave a charity and said, you know, when we fight, this is the charity that we're going to give money to. And the way that the boxing tournament went was, I believe last year, I'm pretty sure it was the same last year. But last year and this year, they are doing something called pay-per-view. Now, I've never done pay-per-view before, mostly because I don't own a TV, or a normal TV, okay? Whenever I want to watch something, I watch it on Netflix, or Hulu, or I just buy it, because I hate cable TV, alright? Excuse me. I hate cable TV so much. Like, and maybe I'm the only one that does, but I don't like cable TV because you got ads, which, you know, I mean, like, YouTube does that as well, but I just don't like the cable TV. I feel like you overpay for a product with so many channels that you're never going to use, and I would rather, like, just buy a movie or, like, rent a show, you know, or get Netflix, or one of the TV services, you know. Side tangent, but I think it's kind of funny that TV services are like streaming services are kind of becoming cable because you have so many that you're just paying basically the same amount. But that's a side tangent. Anyway, back to what I'm saying here. Pay-per-views are basically where you pay for your household to watch the event. And the way that Creator Clash worked, as I kind of understand it, is they sold pay-per-views to watch the charity boxing event. And the first year that they did it, I believe that they raised over $1 million for charity, something like that. I don't know exactly how much they raised. I could look it up here. You know what? Hold on a moment. We haven't found any of these fragments. That's okay. That's okay. I could look it up. Hold on a moment. How much did it raise? 1.3 million for different charities. So 1.3 million Creator Clash 1 raised for charities. It's actually a lot of money. Now again, they did disperse that much money between all of the charities of the fighters, which, you know, is fine. A lot of charities probably got a decent amount of money. That's not like a scoffing amount of money. That's like awesome money to give to charity. And, you know, it's actually a really noble thing to just like say, hey, we're like a whole bunch of creators got together and said, I'm gonna get my face kicked in so that a charity can make more money. And I'll be honest, that's a pretty noble thing, you know. And so riding off the success of last year, okay, iDubbbz decided to do it again this year, and he decided to go bigger this year. Which it's not really a bad thing. I'll talk about why later, why that may have been a bad idea, but that's not, going bigger to try and expand upon the success for charity is not necessarily a bad idea. But he went with more creators this year. He got a bigger arena this year. He went out a little bit further stomp. Now, there was some drama with one of the boxers. I'm not really going to talk about it too much because the drama around the boxers is not what we're going to talk about today, because that's an entirely different thing altogether. But there was some drama with one of the fighters that was removed from the event. They had to replace them. Whatever. It's whatever. Remember that though, because I'm going to come back to that bit in a bit, because it'll be sadly ironic with something that comes up later on. They had their creator clash too, and it was good. At least they told us it was a good event. They said it was widely successful and everybody was happy. For a couple of weeks. For a couple of weeks, it was the most successful thing in the world. So what changed? What changed is iDubbbz came out a couple of days ago. I actually don't know how many days ago it was. But he came out and said, hey guys, we made no money this time. We lost all of the money that we made this year, and you know, none of the charities are going to get anything. And you know, that's just on its face, that kind of sucks. You know, whenever charities don't make money, that kind of sucks. And a whole lot of people were like, well, wait a second, what's going on here? Why didn't this is your thing? Creator Clash is supposed to be about charities. It's supposed to be about them making money so they can help people, you know, that may need help for whatever reason. So, you know, in about, I think it was like 15 to 20 minute video, he basically explained how they were in the red. Like, they lost up to $250,000 here. And the $250,000, as I understand it, now somebody can correct me on this, but from the way I understand it, the $250,000 that he lost was expenses that he still needed to pay. And they didn't break even on the event. And one of the reasons why he says why they didn't break even is because they got half of the amount of pay-per-views that they did last year. So last year, I don't know how many pay-per-views they got. That part doesn't really matter. What matters is this year, they made half of those numbers. Half of the amount of people that decided to watch last year watched this year. And that's no good, all right? Just from a business perspective. I know my whole thing is about business, but like from a business perspective, all right? If you have an event that does really good one year, and then next year it does half as well, that's no good, especially since he nearly doubled the amount of fighters and he doubled the amount of, or well, I don't know if it was exactly double, but he basically added a lot more expenses to his list, because in his mind it's like, oh, if it does this year, I can expect that if I double it, it'll do just as well. And I'm gonna be honest, listen, I'm gonna be fair here, that's bad thing to say. That's a very, I mean, like, you know, it's a bit of a business like leap. Like when you're in a business and you're trying to grow, you know, you're thinking to yourself, I'll give a good example. Here's a good example. Like, let's say that I run a merch drop for whatever reason. Okay, I'm not going to say anything specific here. Just want to run an analogy so that it's easier for me to understand. So let's say I'm running a merch drop. I'm selling a certain amount of whatever, and it sells very well. In fact, it sells out. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if it sells out, maybe I can double that next time. All right, that's basically what he ddid. All right, that is basically what iDubbbz did. He basically looked at the number. He said, maybe I can make the number go bigger. And it didn't. So from a business perspective, that is not necessarily the worst thing in the world. All right, if you are a business person who is running a business, that is not something that is necessarily bad to do. However, all right, this is not a business as much as it is running for charity. All right, he was doing this for charity. And if that's the case, at least in my opinion, all right, at least in my opinion, you need to be a little bit more careful with the money that you want to give to charity, okay? And he didn't get to give any of it to charity. He was actually, he was like, I'm very embarrassed to say this, but the charities ain't getting nothing. Nobody's getting any money. And I'm very embarrassed about it. And it was really, really sad. Again, what I think about iDubbbz as a person is irrelevant to this. I think he's made some weird choices, but that's not the conversation that we're having right now. The conversation we're having is the choices he made for this boxing event. And I personally feel like he needed to be way more careful. He needed to be way more careful with, you know, how much of a businessman he was. At least in my opinion, alright? You can give your opinion if you want. I'm so sorry, excuse me. You can tell me if you think I'm right or I'm wrong, but I feel like you gotta be way more careful, bro, when you are dealing with money that isn't yours. And you know, if it was just that, you know, it would suck, but you know, I don't feel like it's the worst thing in the world. Then some more stuff came out that basically it was not just a for charity thing. They did end up paying the boxers, because, like, you know, for the most part, when you come to a charity, you don't really pocket any of the money. So we found out that he paid the boxers. Well, we kind of knew this before the fact, so this is kind of a older bit, but we found out that him and his wife and the event paid the boxers for the event, which... Now, this is going to be something that, honestly, I feel like is left up to interpretation, alright? This is up to your personal interpretation. Mine is, if you're saying you are a charity, and you want people to fight and donate for charity, you do not pay the boxers. It does not matter if their face is going to get kicked in by the opponent. It's a charity, and they should not be getting paid. They are risking their lives for the betterment of others. Again, this is a gray area. It's honestly up to your interpretation whether or not you feel like there should be compensation, but at least in my mind, and a lot of other people seem to agree, if you are doing something for charity, you should not be pocketing any of the money. It should all go to charity, right? So a lot of people were kind of just like, okay, why are you doing that there? And a couple other people were kind of just clowning on the ability of which he makes money. And, you know, it came out, like, not only were the pay-per-views lower, but apparently a lot of people were pirating this event. Now, you guys know what I think about pirating. I think pirating is wrong. Doesn't matter if it is an old NES game that you can't play anymore because your favorite Nintendo business will not put out a remake of it for the 69th time, alright? It doesn't matter, alright? What you do when it comes to emulation, I can't stop you, I don't care, but I still think that pirating is wrong, because it's technically still against the law, alright? So, I don't think you should pirate anything, especially a charity boxing event. Like, if you wanted to watch a charity boxing event, you know, even if you do or don't like the guy, you should still pay for it. You know what I mean? And so I think that it kind of sucked that people pirated it. You know, I will say I don't think that's not a good thing. However, I will also say that pay-per-views is not necessarily the best way to raise money for a charity event. Just story time. I am telling a story right now, but well, I'm kind of telling a story, but we'll get back into the gameplay after this. And again, I will get to your comments here when we're done. I would like to finish this thought for you guys. I'm kind of in the moment. But where was I at? Right. So if you want to make money for a charity event, okay, selling pay-per-views might not have been the best idea. Like, it works year one, but I honestly don't think pay-per-views are the way to go. Like, okay, if you want to do a charity event, there's a lot of formats that I know work. I can list a couple of them. Like, I think, isn't Games Done Quick like a charity event? Like, I don't really pay attention to a lot of them, but isn't GDQ Yeah, it is. GDQ is a charity event where people play people speedrun video games. People speedrun video games for charity. Like they play for charity. And you, the viewer, can donate for the charities that they choose. GDQ is awesome. Yeah, again, I don't know very much about GDQ, so I have no opinions on it. All I know is that it is a event for charity. All right. So, you know, if iDubbbz, and this is my unsolicited advice, if iDubbbz wants to capitalize on people giving to charity, here is my advice. That don't put it behind the paywall of pay-per-views, because when it comes to pay-per-views, I feel like the mentality of boxing, and again, I'm not a boxing expert, all right? And so if you are a boxing expert that pays for boxing events on your TV, you are welcome to correct me if you want. But I personally don't think pay-per-views is the way to go, because at the end of the day, Creator Clash, while it is kind of supposed to be a quote-unquote serious event, it's not like serious boxing. It's boxing, but it's not serious boxing, because like boxing is like this whole showmanship thing. You know, there's fake beefs started with boxers. Again, I'd have to ask an expert here, but like regular boxing or wrestling is like hardcore. Everybody hates each other. Everybody insults each other, calls people names, all that kind of stuff. And it's just not the same with Creator Clash. Because with Creator Clash, it was more family friendly. Oh, let's get together and be silly and all that kind of stuff. We're fighting for charity, man. Now, and again, that's great, but for a pay-per-view event, I can see why people would not want to pay for that. So instead, my advice to iDubbbz, if he ever sees this, is 1, don't make it a pay-per-view event. 2, make it an event that people can stream. Like, he had commentators. He had some big commentators. I think Jacksepticeye was one of them. Oh, really quickly, Plains of Eidolon is starting soon, so we need one more person. We need one more person to join in for Eidolons. And again, we're going to be doing one Eidolon per group here. Let me make sure I get my sniper going here. Rubico, Latum, Reaper. Perfect. Alright, and again, if you want to join in on this, you gotta be on YouTube or Twitch in order to get in. So we have room for one more. If you don't get in on this round, we're gonna have multiple rounds. I would join. Alright, let me grab you. Let me grab you. Excuse me. And the way that we're going to do this is, again, it is one Eidolon per group. We're just going to be doing one. The goal is a capture, but if it ends up being a kill, that is not the end of the world. All right. Back to the iDubbbz thing. And I promise I'm almost done. Then I'll get to your comments. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more. But I just wanted to get this kind of out of the way here. And all that kind of stuff. GCX is also a charity convention which will be happening in the next couple weeks. Well, there you go. There you go. But again, I feel like there are ways to what time is it? Is it nighttime? Yes, it is. All right, let's head to Cetus. There are ways to do your charity, okay? There are ways to do your charity that doesn't involve obscure ways that nobody really cares about. Okay, so here's what I'll do. Have your commentators stream the event. All right, have your commentators stream the event. Hell, have some of the people that are fighting stream the event. And then what you can do is all of the streamers that are streaming can have links in their description. Say, this is the charity I'm fighting for. Please donate to this charity. Because here's the thing. When a streamer says, I'm doing this event for charity, a lot of people really like that. All right, if you want to do it, if you want like to move people that is a good way to do it, because a lot of people really like listening to their favorite streamer, and a lot of people really like donating when their favorite streamer is saying, this is something I'm very passionate about, this is something I think will help other people. Please donate if you've got the money to do so. I think if he does it that way, and I think I've heard somebody else mention that. In fact, I think a couple of people have mentioned that as an option. If he did that, excuse me, if iDubbbz and Anissa, his wife, did that, because it's, again, their joint venture, it's their baby together. If they both did that as a thing, I think it would honestly make, it would do better for the charities. Okay? The next thing that he should do is try to get some more influencers that are a little bit less niche, I guess I could say. And this is nothing against any of the creators that they got for the event. Okay, I think some of them were good people. I know I looked at the roster for this year. Some of them I actually knew. Again, Aaron Hansen was fighting again. I know one of the other guys I watched for a little while, but he had a lot of obscure people. And again, there's nothing wrong with obscure people fighting for your event. But if you want a lot of people to donate for your cause, sometimes, especially if it's for a big thing that you're trying to throw on, sometimes you need to make sure that you have the creators that have the audiences that will come out and will stand behind these creators. Now, that one's kind of up a little bit in the air. I don't know if that one matters as much, but again, you need to find people that others can like get behind and be all excited for. And I think that's very important. I don't know if he was having a hard time finding people this year, but he needs to get people like, oh, I don't know. I honestly, chat, if you know a really big creator that probably would be good at fighting, throw it in the comments, because I'm sure that there's a lot of people that would love to fight for charity, and it would be good. All right, hold on a moment. Let me... I can get the lures if I need to, but... Michael Reeves, who's that? And if I don't know this creator, you might have to tell them to me, because they might already be famous, and they're just not on my, they're just not on my list. I can grab one of the lures. I'll grab... But that's just another one of the things he should do. Another thing that I think, and this is kind of, again, this is personal preference. Personal preference. But I think he needs to embrace some of the wrestling or boxing culture where people just, you know, they crap talk each other. They are, they're just all over the place. And, you know, they're willing to beef it up for the fight, because people love drama. Okay, again, that's why I'm talking about this, because it's interesting and people like talking about it. And I think that if he let drama kind of like fester between some of the fighters, he did it last year. Like when Aaron Hansen fought the Epic Mealtime guy, they like went at it, and I think a lot of people really got behind that. And there wasn't really a lot of that this year. I watched highlights. I don't think there really was a lot of that this year. This year it was really just kind of... and they even said, oh, we're going for a family-friendly, big, wholesome Chungus thing. And that's fine for some charities, all right? Some charities, you can be big, wholesome Chungus. But if you want to box or wrestle, you need to, like, get in the face of the guy you're fighting. You need to almost make them hate you for real. Not real for real, but you need to, like, make the, you need to make it look like... Again, it's a show. It's an entire thing, and you need to entertain your audience as well as just fighting. And if you don't do that, it's not going to be as interesting. So I don't know. Like, that's another thing that I feel like could help him. So now from what I saw, because I was researching this all day while I was at work. I was listening to podcasts and stuff. From what I heard, iDubbbz did end up doing a live stream himself. He did a live stream himself. This is what kind of gets me off guard, or not get off guard. This is something that kind of like caught me off guard. Is he ended up doing a live stream of himself raising money for the charities that he didn't end up donating to, and he had a lot of incentives going into it. And I think that's a good idea. He should have done that from the start. Like, he should have, like, at the start, opening of Creator Clash, bam, here's the fight, maybe here's some extra incentives down along the way, you know? I don't know. But, like, I'm just looking at this, like, why did it take this? Why did it take you losing I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, re-throw it out there, but you lost $250,000. That's $250,000 that was for charity, and you lost it due to all, like, and again, I feel like it's, honestly, I don't feel like you can pin it on one individual thing. I feel like all of these things are just kind of a collective of the what do I say? It's a collective of the crap, you know? Like, if all of these minor things ended up being $250,000 of a mistake, and it just, I don't know. Like, if he did these things a little bit differently, if he decided to take things a little bit differently, I feel like it would have been better for him. I feel like he would have, I feel like things would have gone better in his favor. I feel like, because again, I think Creator Clash 1 was widely loved by everybody. I don't think anybody, like, here's the thing, if you hate charity, that's a hard thing to say that you hate, alright? Like or hate the guy, because again, I know he's made some choices that not everybody agrees with, and that's not the topic of today's discussion. But again, if you hate on somebody because, even though they're doing a charity, I think that's a hard look for you to defend, man. And I think charity, no matter what, is a good thing. And so I think he should continue doing it, all right? You should continue doing it. Like, again, iDubbbz, I think you should continue doing your charity, bud. Continue doing it. Just don't do this. You know what I mean? Just don't do this where you end up losing this much money because of all of the craziness that you've decided to add. I don't know, man. So that's kind of my my thing here. That's kind of my advice. He may never see this video. I have no idea. But if he does, again, iDubbbz, I don't think you're like a horrible person. I think that, like, giving to charity is a really good thing. And I think you had something really good going. Just don't go with pay-per-views. Let your boxer stream the event. Let them gather the money from the people that want to help support charities. I think that's a good idea. Here's another reason why that's a good idea too. If you let all of the people that are boxing do that, you can then donate to whatever charity you want. Like, oh, this person's doing it for cancer, this one's doing it for autism, you know, this one's for MLS, whatever the heck you want to donate to, I can go to that person and just give them the donation money. That works. So that might work even better. So I don't know. There's a lot of missed opportunity in my personal opinion, and I think he should have done it like that. I think he should have let the streamers do the charity work. I think he should have embraced some more of the wrestling culture, because I feel like that's what contributed to Creator Clash's one success. Because when you have people that get into those beefs, man, when they get into those fake beefs, because they're all fake, and you all know that, right? They are all fake beefs. None of those beefs are ever real. As far as I've been told, that none of them are real, at least. But, you know, if you just embrace that and you know, allow the creators to kind of just be little disturbers, I think you would have had it better. What was the third thing? I had a third thing too. There was a third thing here and I can't remember what it was. There was a third thing that was just as important, but like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I think there was a lot of potential that he can still, again, I want him to continue to do it, because if you can make money for charity to help people, especially for good charities that deserve the money to help people, you should do it. All right, keep doing it. Do it next year, but fix the tiny issues. All right, you can fix those tiny issues so that you know, it's more enjoyable. I think you could do this every year. You know, and you'd be doing great work. You know. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my 2 cents, my drama alert kind of deal here, alright? My big drama alert kind of news here, alright? I don't know. Poof. I am sorry, I just went on a rant for like half an hour. But like, I felt like it was important to say, man. I listened to it and I've been thinking about, you know, talking about stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? I want to give my 2 cents on that. I feel like it's important because, again, I think I asked my audience, I asked my YouTube audience, if you're not on YouTube, you should be on YouTube because I put up polls, and some of my polls are very important. Oh, he died. Wait, what? Did he die? Wait, what just happened there? Wait, what? Wait, were the lures not enough? Well, that's kind of crazy. Let's find another one. We didn't win, so let's find another one. But anyway, I put up a poll on my YouTube chat. I want you to vote on it if you're on there. I want to know what you guys think. He got away, but we did enough damage to him. That's kind of lame. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I think I was mean. I think I care about the I almost said I care about the kids, but like this isn't like just a kids charity. It was a everybody charity. You know what I mean? So you know. Anyway, by the way, very quickly, if you are watching on TikTok and you want to join into the fun, you need to go over to YouTube. And when I have a spot, because I am going to be doing 1 Eidolon per group. The only reason why we're doing another one here is because this one didn't die, and he was supposed to. But if you want to do an Eidolon with the group, just wait to... And my goal is to try and get a couple of Eidolons done. So you guys have a chance to enjoy some hot Eidolon stuff. And then we'll do Circuit for the rest of the night, because I love doing Circuit. Circuit's pretty fun, if you ask me. Anyway... Let me get to some followers real quickly. I noticed a lot of people on TikTok followed, and I appreciate that. You guys are amazing. Let me look at this really quickly. And I noticed that the TikTok thing refreshed, and that's kind of frustrating. Don't know why I did that, but thank you to everyone that followed. Let's see here. True and Chewy, Lord Rengo. And if I say your name wrong, please correct me. Quomar, Ezekiel, Kevin, Metapipe, Yeetmaster, Bloodfire, Psychic, and GX Monks. Thank you for the follows. Got back into Warframe and speedrun, and I'm MR10 was 15. Nice. Nice. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I liked talking about that kind of thing, because I wanted to talk. See, I was talking to my manager the other day, and I told him I was like, I want to talk about this, but I don't want to feel like it's overly trashy. And he's like, don't worry about that. He's like, it doesn't matter if you talk about world events, and just like, don't be stupid about it.
Pay me in red. I pay you in silver.
Mom, yes. But I wanted to talk about stuff like that, because I want to, you know, share more of my thoughts on things. And, yeah. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I am gonna cut that down though, because I feel like if I want, I feel like the impact for that will like be better if I can make it into a video without all of the Warframe jargon stuff. Can we get more stories? Yes, I will do more stories. I'm actually, what I will do is I think I'm gonna add a thing where people can ask me to talk about stuff. I am gonna ask the politics again. We're not gonna talk about politics because I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Politics is too depressing. But I want to talk about more of that stuff. Can I play with you? Yes. Go over to YouTube. Wait until I have an open party, and you can give me your username. Death King, thank you for the follow. All right, let me catch up here. Good example is the Runaway Guys Coliseum, a charity event run through just Proton John's channel. Exactly. Runaway Guys do a good job at that, I think. I honestly don't know how... I don't really watch that event. I don't really watch a lot of... Okay, chat, can I be honest? I don't watch streams. You know? I don't really watch a whole lot of streamers. Alright? It's not that I don't like streamers. I think there's a lot of friends that I like. But I don't watch a lot of streams. It's just not the thing I do a whole lot. I am not really a stream watching octopus. I am a long form content listener. You know, I listen to podcasts sometimes after they're done. It's not really the thing that I do a whole lot. But I like streams, and I usually listen to them after the fact, but I'm not really much of a streamer person. But I am familiar with a lot of the events that go on through them. Yeah, let me scroll up just a little bit. Do you remember me? It's Francis. Well, yes, of course I do remember you. I don't know if you're still here, but yes, I do remember you. The heel is a necessary part of wrestling. I agree. Aqua storytelling, listening, caring, friendly mother. Yes. Although I felt like I was a little bit passionate there. Oh, excuse me. I hope you guys weren't upset with that. I was kind of passionate, but I wanted to share just how much passion I had for that topic. Because again, I like it when people succeed, especially if it's charity. All right, if it's charity, it doesn't matter if I like or hate you. And I don't think I hate iDubbbz. Again, he's made some weird choices, but I don't hate him. And because he wants to do something good for people, I think he should be able to do that. I just think that this year kind of sucked. I hear him. Oh, I see him. Off topic? No, you're fine. Hi, hello. Graham, thank you for the follow. Made my Stynex look like a Trojan army man. Nice. Switch loading times are killing me. Hey, that's totally okay. We are not gonna kill him until everybody's here to do it. Excuse me. We're not gonna slay the Eidolon. Well, technically we're capturing him, so it's different. I had to update the image mask I made for you. Oh. Alright, let's do this for realsies. I believe Diamond has the lures, which is fine. Diamond has done this a lot, so I know I can count on him. I have done this a decent amount, but I'm still not really good at Eidolons. Oh, goodness. Terry hated my OP build. I might have. He might have hated your OP. You were too OP for him. It doesn't matter, though. Oh, there's one. Fills that up. Anyway, we're doing Eidolons tonight. I don't know if you guys noticed. We're playing with Eidolons tonight. I haven't done this in a while. I wanted to do it again. People have asked, and and I think it died because I got knocked back with the lures. That could be the case. That could be the case. If you're not there, if the lures are not touching him, he'll just disappear. So if you have the lures, you gotta be on it, unfortunately. It's the unfortunate truth. See if we can fill this one up. This one's almost ready, or should be. Yep, that one's ready. Alright, he is ready for work. How is Terry by the way, chat, I haven't asked this yet. How are you doing today? I may have, but I don't remember asking. How are you doing, chat? What are you doing today? Today is Sunday. I was back at work, and it was kind of rough because, so, I don't know if I mentioned it, but I got sick on Thursday. And it sucked because, it just didn't feel very good. And because I got sick, the days that I wasn't working, I was mostly in bed or whining and complaining because I was sick. Because that's what happens when I'm sick. When I'm sick, I'm just upset. All right, let's lure some of these little guys here. Oops, wrong gun. Ow. Yeah, I thankfully don't feel like crap anymore, but I'm still like 100%. I'm still not 100%. I'm still recovering. And so because of that, today at work was kind of terrifying because I was like kind of scared I wouldn't make it through it, but I did make it through it. I'm fixing the laces of my Air Forces. Is that a shoe? It's a pretty cool sounding shoe, I'll be honest with you. Okay, we have 2 lures. We do. How's it going? It is going good. How are you today? There we go. Oh, we have 3 lures this time. Perfect. Mom, yes. I qualified for Mastery Tank. Congratulations. Alright, get this man in his bum, and we're gonna continue going. Alright, don't forget to jump. Saying that for myself, not for any of you. Sir, can you, like, stop moving? I want to, like... Oh, his shields are back. Where are the little ones? We gotta get rid of those guys. Gotta get rid of them so that they don't destroy our lures. Because the lures are important to us. Although, I have been told that if you use Oberon can heal the lures just passively with... Or not passively. He can heal the lures with his abilities. Which, that's pretty cool. Alright. I feel a little out of practice because I haven't done these in a while. Alright. There goes the next one. Timmy and user 791493, thank you for the follows. Very much appreciated. Mauricio, thank you for the light. Ow. Qualified for Legendary Rank 3 and I have won Eidolon like 5 or 6 times. I mean, hey, you don't need to do Eidolons a whole lot. I mean, like, if you want to be a top player, you don't necessarily need to do Eidolons a lot. It's just one of those things that some people do. You know, not everybody's into the Eidolon. Oh, you guys need to go away. Okay. I mean, it's totally okay. I just want to do them more because I like doing them. Chat likes doing them. I want to get back to making Sundays like an Eidolon thing. I don't know. I want everybody in my chat to just I want everybody in my chat to just like I want all of you to become Eidolon masters. Alright, we still have 3 lures, that's good. Ow. What's up, Mom? Nothing much. How about you?
Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory.
So I have no idea how to do them. That's okay. I can, you know, I am stuck. I am stuck. I am still stuck. I am stuck underneath the sentient. I cannot move. I can't move. Guys, help me. I can't move. He's pinned me. I can't. This is. I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Operator, that probably would have fixed it too. That probably would have fixed it too. Oh, that was too good. Terry pushed me under his foot. I'll be honest with you, if I had just waited for him to get up, I probably would have been fixed. Eidolon hunting with Hildren, interesting. Why is it interesting? I mean, like, she has a lot of shields. And I can clear any status effect except for magnetic. All of the little guys around can give me overshield too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. The whole day-night cycle turns me off from Eidolons. I can understand that because with the limited amount of time... Oh my gosh. With the limited amount of time you get with Eidolons, it really does suck. Do we have 2 lures? We do. Awesome. Hey, I got a Terrorless sigil. I don't think I have that yet. Most people don't hurt her. It's usually Wisp, Volt, Oberon. I mean, that's fair. Awesome, awesome. I mean, that's totally fair. I understand. Awesome. I miss you, Mom. Oh? Are you leaving? Alright. Unfortunately, we may only have time for one more round because that one took a little bit longer than expected. So if you would like to join in on this next round, please go ahead and start throwing your name in the comments. It is going to be a first come, first serve. And it is a first come, first serve basis. And, it would be nice if you knew how to do it, but if you don't, that is okay. So, yeah. Usually Wisp, Volt, or Oberon. I mean, I understand that. I could try it with Wisp. I've not done it with Wisp ever. I'm on game. I understand to do, I just don't have the builds for it. Fair enough. Oh my gosh, a lot of people are throwing their names out. I'm not telling you who to use. Alright guys, give me a moment. We gotta let it load first. There we go. There's the loading lag that I needed to see. The Fishman, thank you for the follow. I have a couple interesting topics if you wish to discuss them. One is Anuma and his team not having the time during development to play such stuff like Elden Ring, but also too much pride to copy. And 2 is a former Sonic Chronicles dev talking about canceled sequels. I would have to research them. I honestly want to talk about stuff that I am, like, more, like... I want to make sure that if I talk about something, it's something that I really deeply know. If I don't know it, I'm afraid that I'm just not going to cover it as well, so we'll see. Because I know that you know that, Temp, but I don't really know it much myself. Alright. I have a couple names here, I think. Do I have any mods that are good that I don't need? If I do, I'm gonna sell them for platinum. Alright, let's try this. Actually, wait, let me get the bounty. If we can. Again, it's kind of getting late. How long do we have? We have 12 minutes, chat. We have 12 minutes to slay this Eidolon. Can you make a video on how to get the Archgun Summoner? Because I don't know how to get it. Yeah, I can work on that. There's a lot of videos I need. So right now, when it comes to good long-time videos like that, I want to do those. It's just, like, it takes me a while to put out high-content stuff like that because I have so much limited time during the week. And so my goal for videos like that is to try and do one every couple of weeks. But yeah. Hi, hello. Do I only go for the first? Because we have so much limited time and I want to get a lot of people, yes. Oh, excuse me. I was YouTube stream to check TikTok for a second. It brought me right back to the stream. Well, there you go. There you go. I guess that works. Kind of funny, actually. Alright, the game will load one day. You barely get anything... Well, I know you get barely anything for capturing it. You get at least one arcane, and I give people experience. And I feel like that's pretty important. Killing gives a bunch of cores, yes, and I mean that is the reason. That is the reason. Alright, I think I'm gonna be grabbing the lures. Oh, I see them.
Next, you attempt to take control of it.
You ever won 3, I'd be happy to join. It's kind of gonna be a rare occurrence because, again, if I run all 3, chances are, unless I've got a group of people that all are confident in what they're doing, we're gonna waste the entire 45 minutes, and I don't want to do that to everybody. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Still loading? Okay, don't worry. We're not going to take him out without you. I still need to find these lures. Because, again, we have 9 minutes. And if we do not kill him in time, he just nopes out of here. Okay, so I'm gonna give a brief explanation about what we're supposed to be doing here. For anybody that is new, I like to teach how these work. So this is the tier list. This is the base baby form of all of the Eidolons here on the plane. The way that you can start damaging him is you need to go into your operator form in order to start doing damage to him, because he can only lose his shield after taking damage from your operator, because your operator does void damage, and void damage is specifically what they are weak to in getting rid of their shield. And while you're doing that, you're gonna encounter these little guys right here. These little shits. Excuse me, I call them babies. But these little baby, excuse me, these little baby Eidolons here. You need to kill them because they will get consumed by these lures here. And your goal is to let the lures consume them so that they can keep this guy from running away. And that is the goal. Oh gosh, I have never done this with Wisp before. There is a chance I could die very quickly from this. To be honest, I did not think I would cuss. I mean, I don't do it very often. I try not to, but sometimes if I can justify a good reason for it, then I will do it. What amp am I running? The amp optimal for Eidolons. I think it's a 177. Okay, we need to find the little guys. We need to find the little guys. They kind of just roam around, but we have to get ourselves some, because if we don't, he will just run away. How are these lures doing? These lures they're fine. Oh, there's one. Alright, he's calling for some. So we should get some to spawn. But basically, we want these things to have blue symbols over their head, because when they have the blue symbols, that means that they are excuse me. That means that they're ready to work. Excuse me, I'm like blurring my words together there. I'm sorry. But we need these things to be filled up, because otherwise, if we don't do that, this man will run away. You also want to be using a precision weapon, because the only way to damage this man is from these little some people call them radiators. That you can call them that if you want to, but those little radiators are how you do damage to him. Aim for the radiators. Alright, we got one of the lures done. We need at least 2 of them. Having more active lures would be better in case one accidentally gets destroyed, but it is good to have multiples. So basically, once you have one of the lures done, you can start doing damage to his parts here. And what will happen is, when the lure is close enough to him, it will actually keep him from escaping. Why is it just sitting here? Why are you just sitting here? It's just sitting there. Why is it doing that? One of my lures, you know what? One of my lures works. That's all that matters. Actually, both of them will do. That's perfect. You know what? If both of them work, let's go to town. So what you want to do here is you'll aim for the radiators. There's no other part of his body that will take damage. Unless he does something like that. When he does something like that, he has called some of the little guys to heal him, and basically his shield will be fixed. All you gotta do is just shoot him until it no longer does that, and then just continue wailing on him with the with that. And then when he does that, you want to go invisible as an operator, because he will do an area of attack that will kill you basically instantly. And if you don't go invisible or have some sort of damage negating effect, he will kill you. And it's not like hyperbolic or anything. He just straight up kills you. It does enough damage that it will just hurt you. So all you gotta do is repeat that 4 times. And then you can get rid of him. Alright. So now we can continue. And again, that is all you have to do. And it's a pretty easy fight. Some people make it way more complicated than it needs to be. Some people, I don't necessarily care if you... Okay, he's calling the little guys again. So whenever he screams like that, you need to look around for the little guys. Because the little guys are healing his bar there. Whenever he screams like that, you gotta get rid of the shield. Alright. So we gotta be quick here because it is approaching daytime. And when daytime approaches, he can escape into the water. Because the water is his safe space. We want to deprive him of being able to escape. So, all you gotta do, that's all you gotta do.
Energy's back. I advise falling back.
Hyperbolic. Alright. So now we just repeat it 2 more times, and he'll be down. I think we can do it. We're kind of close to the water here, but I think we can do it. The only thing that's, like, kind of worrying me is just how much damage... like, I don't know who else is doing damage, and again, it's fine. I can do most of the damage here. But if people can help out with the legs, that'll help the damage go down much faster. There we go.
I advise falling back.
Okay. Gotta be fast here. It's okay. Again, he's not really had the chance to move very much. Thankfully, he has stopped quite a lot. Alright. So, go back. Last limb. Once we get through his last limb, he is basically down for the count. Oh, crap. He's... Get rid of these little guys. Alright. Mom, did you buy all the stuff I have now? No, I did not. No! Oh gosh. I gotta get back over there quickly. I would say more than half of the stuff I have I did hardcore grinding for. I mean, you can buy it with platinum.
Sentient energy contained. You are closing on victory. Act now.
Alright, once he gets up, aim for the head. Because he is going to try and heal himself with the little guys.
Sunrise nears. Sentient retreats.
Alright, we gotta keep him from hitting the... Don't let him go to water. As long as he does not hit the water, he will not get the chance to escape. Alright. I'm actually very happy. I think we got this. Again, we just gotta stop him before he hits the water. We should be good. Oh shit, I'm out of Rubico ammo. That's not good. Oh, that does a decent amount of damage. Holy crap! Oh wait, bounty failed. Bounty failed. But we took him down. Oh, it must have been because the daytime came. We still captured him. We still captured him. And that's really all that's important. But we didn't capture him in the required daytime. Oh well. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay, chat. How do I get the parts to build the Archgun Summoner? Again, you have to be rank 5 on Fortuna, and then you gotta go through the Profit Taker bounties. So if you're not rank 5, do that first. Alright. I believe that is everything. Where are we going? We are going this way. Alright, chat, for the rest of the night, we are going to be running Circuit. If you want to join in to do the Circuit with me, again, hop over to YouTube. And what I'll be doing is I'll be doing a couple of rounds of Circuit, then getting some new people in. I think we'll do like 5 or so rounds of Circuit. Then we'll get new people in to do Circuit for the rest of the night. I'll be going for like the full 3 hours, so. Really quickly, Deadly Aim. I know you followed earlier, but thank you so much for the follow. Okay. And again, what we'll do is I'll keep the current party we have now. Anybody that wants to leave, they may. And we'll run the circuit. We will run the circuit. See, did I miss any follows? Hen OZ and Purple Phoenix. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the... Was that a donut? Thank you for the donut. Gonna take a 30-minute break from editing? Alright, sounds good. Can you help me get to rank 5? No, not tonight. That is something you gotta do on your own. That is something you gotta do on your own. Can I join the circuit? If we have a free spot now, yes. But I want to make sure that the people in the current group have an ability to do it. That's sad. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't have unlimited time tonight, and you can't get to rank 5 tonight anyway. Like, I don't know what your rank is, but if you're like, unless you're rank 4, you can't get to rank 5 today. Arcane Resistance. Well, there you go. Really quickly, I am going to the quills, see about what my rank is.
We watch, we anticipate, we allow us to improve.
Alright, 31 out of 99. Right, you can only trade these. Yeah, it's fine. And what is my standing? I still need a lot of shards for that rank up. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I'm rank 2? Well, it'll take you a couple weeks to hit rank 5. Yeah, I need to do more Eidolons for this, because once I'm rank 5,
will assist.
There's only a few things that it unlocks, but this would be a good one. This would be a good unlock for rank 5. But I'm close to there. Alright.
The history you will have.
I think G is the only one who says they want to stay. So, I think we have 2 spots open. Yeah, we'll have 2 spots open for the circuit. Alright, if you would like to join in circuit, please let me know. Again, you must be on YouTube, so if you want to join in, jump over to YouTube, give me your username.
A little bird tells me that nasty old Nathaniel's got something up his sleeve for the good people of Fortuna.
Ooh, excuse me.
But I have it on good authority. Help is on the way.
Oh, man. I'm gonna drink water. Haven't had much of that tonight.
On the corner.
I just recorded all of the Eidolon stuff. I could use that to make a video. I want to join back in. If nobody new wants to go, we'll give it a moment, and then, yeah, I'll add you back up. That was fun, though. I haven't done Eidolons in a while. I need to do that more. Oh, man. I gotta get Temp to do more Eidolons, man. Anyway, while we're in this moment of chill, if you haven't done so yet, consider liking the live stream if you haven't already. It's very much appreciated. I deeply appreciate it. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to YouTube as well, so that you can see all of my future content that I like talking about. So, yeah. I'll throw that out there. Alright, Basil, what is your username again? I'll add you back up. Hello, Mom. Hello. Hello, hello. How's it going? Excuse me. What's my favorite streaming platform to stream on? Probably YouTube. I feel like YouTube offers the most out of all of them. In terms of allowing me to put energy back into what I do. If that makes sense. Oh, Temp, I don't know if you still need that mod, but I can buy it for you now.
We stand behind. These are our best deals.
This is all I have left in Perrin sequence, by the way. The next thing is 100,000. That doesn't look... I mean, I don't know, man. I'll buy it, but it's like, whatever. Am I on Twitch? I am also on Twitch, yes. I am streaming on Twitch right now, still. So if you want to get your Twitch drops, well, there you go. Oh my goodness. Well, the things you... Here's what you can get today. The first 5 display, the first 5 Noogle grab bag, and a ribbon cipher. That's awesome. So you should definitely get that. I'm going for another hour, so, you know. Oh, the music stopped. I didn't know the music... Chat, you should have told me the music stopped. Now it's going again. Okay. What's the best syndicate in my opinion? I can't really answer that. They all... I don't know what kind of... What you mean by best syndicate. Can I buy you a mod? If I buy you a mod, I am charging platinum for it. But yeah. You talk about circuit, maybe remember the circuit's refreshed? Yes, it did. You should do the circuit with me. I stopped the music? You thought I stopped the music? No, I did not. I did not. YouTube likes to do this thing whenever, YouTube likes to do this thing whenever I, don't use the platform. It just stops the music. This is all I have left in New Loca, too. Once I get both of these done, I'm gonna start working on Red Veil. And then once I get all 3 of these done, I'm gonna start leveling up these ones. And I'm pretty sure all 3 of the top ones offer the same as all of the bottom ones. But I want to level them anyway, just because they have specific drops that I want. I want all of these drops. Alright. The mods, like, I probably already have all of them. Or most of them. But I want all of the other drops. I have a free spot? Yes, I do. I have 2 free spots. Again, if you would like to join up for Circuit, throw me your username. Damn, they don't like me very much. I don't think Suda likes me a whole lot either. Nope. Oh, no. As far as overall benefits, or do the syndicates have equal... So the way that the syndicates work is most of the mods... Oops. Most of the mods in the top 3 syndicates are going to be in the bottom ones. But I believe that there are some unique ones for each one. The only other real difference is there are very specific weapons and skins and things that you can only get from those specific ones. Like, if you want to go 100% on, let's say, emotes, if you want to get every emote that you could possibly get, you need to do all 6 syndicates. That's it. Like, if you want all of these scenes here, you gotta get them all. And they are tradable. I believe they are all tradable. Yeah, all of these emotes are tradable. So you don't have to do what I'm doing, alright? What I'm doing is crazy. Alright? What I'm doing is crazy. But, I'm doing it. Hello, I'm back. Hello, Doom. Would you like to join us for Circuit? We are doing Circuit now since the Eidolons have gone away. But yeah, once I finish up all these mods here, gonna work on the emotes and the weapons and all this stuff up here, then I can start working on 2 new syndicates. Syndicates get disrespectful when they don't like you? No, yeah, they do. Alright, let's get started here. What is we got here? Clean SMG. Thank you for the follow. What do we got today? Zaku, Grendel, Ash, Banshee, Stalker. Well, I know who I'm picking. And oh my gosh. Opticore Vandal. That'll be interesting if I choose it. Alright, let's get going. Alright, I already ranked up to 2. Right. I'm pretty sure basic Hildren I've already maxed out. So, I don't even know if I would keep this. I would probably just get rid of it because I don't need this anymore. We're still gonna do it. Playing handheld? That's fine. What are circuits? So the circuit in Warframe is basically a roguelite where you're put through a series of tasks over and over with the enemies getting harder. You have random weapons, random Warframes, and your goal is to survive as long as you can before leaving. Need to level up new loco, but the game will not give me an Orthos Prime Blade. It will eventually. Or, you know, you could buy it from the market too. Alright. Give me Invisible Boy. Oh my gosh. You know what? Give me Dread. We'll have Invisible Boy with his best bow. And I have the Incarnate on it, which makes it even stupider. As well as Lex Prime. Lex Prime also has an Incarnate on it. Yo, Kogake Prime. I have not used these yet, so I can level them up. That's awesome. We'll do melee. Alright. Stalker Boy here. Looking very edgy. I love it. I really like it. The beat drop on that Wii Shop music was crazy. I know, right? I love the Wii Shop music. It's a good song. How do you get Stalker? You gotta play the Duvary Paradox. So you gotta do Duvary Paradox and you gotta max out Opportunity here. And you don't get to play him outside of the Duvary. You only get to play him inside the Duvary. That's it. I'll be honest with you, Stalker is basically like a discount Ash. Most of his kit kind of works in similar ways to Ash. And so it's like he's good, but like I choose him because of invincibility and that's it. That's it. SpongeBob, thank you for the follow. Alright. So someone using Stalker outside of Duvary? I doubt it. There is no way. If they did, then they're cheating. Any advice for player who isn't brand new but can't quite screen wipe all of the content yet? Yes, here is my advice for you. Pay attention to the mods, because the mods are what allows you to do all of that crazy stuff. Also clear the entire map. Once you clear the map, you have the ability to get even better mods. If you have a weapon that you really like, you should look up a build for it, because chances are you'll find a build and you can start focusing on the mods that will allow that to do even crazier damage. I hope we get Stalker in the Origin system. I don't know if that'll ever happen. That would be cool, but I personally wouldn't expect it right now. Who knows? Maybe one day. I feel like there has to be a good story reason for it, though. Alright. See, when I'm invisible here, they can't see me. Okay, so here's the cool thing about him. When he's invisible, his damage is stupid. See those red crits I'm getting? That is because he's invisible. It's also because I built the incarnate version of this bow to be stupid. And I don't even think I have a lot of good mods on it yet. It's gonna be stupid. This is fun. You don't see me, sir. You know, just doing 100,000 damage every other time. I appreciate the advice. You're welcome. You're very welcome. I do also have videos on my channel. I have a video specifically for new and returning players, so you are welcome to watch that if you're interested. Oh, it's just so much damage, man. It's a lot of damage. A Warframe is that? This is not a Warframe. Well, technically it is, but this is the Stalker. I thought you didn't care about internet drama. I mean, I care about it, but I wasn't sure, like... I mentioned this earlier. I was talking with my manager. I was like, is this okay to talk about? He's like, yeah, just don't be stupid about it. And I was like, okay. So it's like, I didn't care because I didn't know, I wasn't sure what was okay. But now, it's like, now that, like, it doesn't matter that much, I do want to talk about, I won't just talk about everything. I want to talk about things that are important to what I see, that I feel like people will be interested in. So. So yeah. How do you get to play as Stalker? Again, you gotta reach opportunity 10 in the Duveri, and you can only play him in the circuit. Or not in the circuit, you can play him in just Duveri. I have a lot of fun using him to just be invisible and do crap tons more damage. This Stalker's Warframe with still its memories like Umbra, I feel like it should be playable at some point. Well, I mean, he doesn't really have memories. Well, okay, but here's the difference between him. He doesn't have a 10-0 in him, so, you know. It really would be interesting to kind of understand what his backstory is. Sir, don't step away from me while I'm about to get you. For my job for VTubing, because I have a manager that manages me doing this. I'm part of a VTuber group. It only has like 2 members right now, but like, I'm still in a group. That's pretty cool. I know, right?
To reinforce them. Leave now or later.
Stalker is in the Origin system as an enemy. Very true.
Is inexhaustible.
That one might be really stupid. Alright, give me enemy kills. That works too.
The paradox at bay.
That works too.
Environment itself will fight to choke you out.
See, unfortunately, they changed it to where just shoot, because it used to be with Incarnans, if you shot the head, even though they were dead, it still counted. It doesn't count anymore. I'm very sad about that. I'm very sad about that, but it's whatever. I also forgot that I gave the Stalker the arrows of love, so it's shooting the arrows from the Valentine's Day event. It's kind of funny. Oh, Iidubbbz backstory is from Hunhouse saying you hate the 10-0, how the 10-0 wronged you. Well, actually, we know quite a bit. We know that he doesn't, he never originally had a 10-0. That's about it. I believe that he never had a 10-0, and because of that, he's just different. Sir, did you just... Okay, he didn't really step through it. Rose leaking hearts. You know, that's one way of putting it. Fire rate out the wazoo. I'm sorry, I just love... Getting those red crits is like super duper satisfying. But built different? Exactly. Built without a head or voice inside of him. I hope the main story goes on. Oh, of course it will go on. Heck yeah, it'll go on. My thinking is that the main story is gonna be like there's probably gonna be some main story news at TennoCon. We don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure it will be. Trust and believe. I'm pretty sure it will be. Who's my pet's favorite? Who's my pet's favorite frame? Like, wait, what?
Prepare to receive life support.
I'm not quite sure. What's my personal favorite frame? Ah, okay. That makes a little more sense. My personal favorite right now would probably be Octavia, just because she's named after me. Well, not named after me, but she and I have the same name. Thank you for standing still, sir. I wish I could go to TennoCon. That would be nice.
Life support will be scarce. Do not waste it.
It would be nice. I would love to go at some point. I am not going this year. I cannot really go to Canada right now. Not old enough. I think you just need to be 18. You need to be 18 and have a passport. I don't know. And I guess your name, since you said Octavia, has a similar name. I mean, that is my name. Occo, MommaOcco. My full name is Octavia. This is fun. Didn't even see it coming. Because I'm invisible, bro. Octavia is my favorite frame. Pretty DJ lady go invisible. I mean, that's a good reason to like her. I agree.
Replenished.
Hi there, sir. He was waiting for me. Discussing about things like other people's drama or why cold coffee smells is not a bad thing. I like talking to others about anything as long as it's not my... Yeah. When it comes to drama, I will not be engaging in things like politics because I think politics are dumb. But I will talk about drama. Because I think drama is fun. Oh my gosh. Oh, you took my kill away. Octavia supremacy. Octavia is a robust frame, I agree.
It is my duty.
What's your favorite
to
stealth frame?
construct
Octavia,
ordinary
exactly.
lives of exceptional people.
Necros MVP. Necros is a pretty decent frame too. I will definitely agree to that. How long have I been VTubing? A couple of years. I've been playing Warframe for almost a year though.
To extract them. You must protect the excavators and keep them powered. Extractor deploying.
Sir, don't move when I'm getting to you. Jeez. Necros is a ZZZ frame? Are you saying that Necros is a lazy boy frame? Rhino is a self-insert? There we go. Oh my gosh. I killed him so hard, his hearts were still in We're still there. Okay, let me show you how crazy Lex Prime is. Oh gosh. Why am I moving so fast? Oh, somebody's using Octavia. Or not Octavia, Wisp. Alright, let me show you how crazy Lex is. Lex is stupid. This is all with their incarnate forms, by the way. If you don't know what an incarnate is, it is basically a modification that you can put on your weapons that allow them to do even crazier damage. You can only attain them after you unlock the Steel Path. So it is a very long into the future kind of thing. But the topic you won't let go when someone brings it up. A topic I won't let go. Like, well, in what context? Oh, that man died. I have to blame you for having me look up a build. Does Opticore when I thought it already was badass? I mean, I think Opticore can do good, but the regular one probably doesn't. I think it's the Opticore Vandal that's worth getting.
Extractor deploying.
Which you can get from doing Thermia Fractures. Lex Incarnate is just an Archoplasmor. You're not wrong. It is basically a mini Archoplasmor. But it's still awesome. Atmos Incarnate could be better, but the grenades are funny. I have not used Atmos. I don't have a lot. I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of Incarnates. Because Steel Path is like one of those things that's just too lazy to do. I cannot be bothered to do Steel Path unless it's like for a weapon I'm really interested in. Rich, I'd rather eat another octopus. Oh. No offense. Why'd you tell me? Don't tell me if you want to eat an octopus. You make me feel bad for him.
Extractor in place.
Example, sleeping with socks or without socks. Okay, I'm probably gonna ruffle some feathers here. But if you sleep with socks on, I don't know you. I'm sorry. I don't know why you would sleep with socks on. Actually, I know why you would sleep with socks on. The only time I can justify it is when you're camping in the winter. And you're gonna freeze to death if you don't. Alright? If you sleep with socks on, alright, don't at me. Because I don't even know you. I'm sorry.
You have
I struggled through it because I wanted my first Incarnate before MR14. I mean, fair enough.
You may now leave.
Well, their mother doesn't know me? Okay,
Sword aside.
you need to explain why you do it then.
Or fight on.
Sleeping with socks on is devious behavior? I agree. I don't understand people that sleep with their socks on. I'm sorry. I just don't. Is that a new player-friendly frame? I mean, if you do nothing but opportunity, sure. But this isn't a Warframe that anybody can use.
The origin system were lost. Through the paradox, you
Because of how you unlock
have the
him.
chance to undo those defeats. No time.
Hear me out, though.
Already a new onslaught.
I say no socks, even if it's cold. No. No, see, if we're in... Listen, again, the only time I will justify it... I was on 100,000 damage. Is when it is the middle of winter and you're camping. Don't ask me why I would go camping in the winter. Alright, I had some crazy brothers. They went camping. Yeah, that's crazy. I turned my Staticore into a grape shot catapult. Fear me. Mag is fun. Mag is pretty fun. I don't think a lot of people use her, but Mag can be pretty crazy. You should know a dude who slept in bed with his full outdoor outfit on. Are you for real? I don't know. I don't know if that's... Because I know that there are memes about that. Is that real? Off topic, your avatar is gorgeous. Well, thank you. I'm getting another one on... Well, not on the 19th, but I'm showing it off on the 19th. Hopefully. Hopefully. Okay, Chad, I actually have to bring something unfortunate up. I might not get to stream on my birthday because that is a day of work that I'm trying to take off, but we've been suffering a little bit and my boss might not be able to give it to me off. He says he's gonna work really hard. He really likes me, so he really likes me as a worker. I work really hard, so he's gonna try and help me, but I might not get my birthday off. If I don't get my birthday off, I'm going to stream the next day. Alright? Don't you worry. I will be doing my stream the very next day if I don't get to stream it on my birthday. Again, I'm really going to try. And he says, again, that he will help me. But if I don't stream on my birthday, that's why. Alright? I don't want to leave... and again, I told him, please tell me as soon as possible. I told him, please let me know as soon as you can, because it is important that I get this day off. And he said he would do as much as he can. So yeah. Pole plus monk frame is so fun. I agree, that's actually what I do. What am I playing? We are playing Warframe. The coolest ninja game in the world. See, look at me, I'm a ninja. I'm invisible right now. They didn't even see me kill them with my fists because I'm invisible. 19th is also my birthday. Hey, there we go. We can be twinsies. For me specifically, I had a house centipede in my room on the wall. I killed it, and after that, I don't trust it because you could feel the pain of the bite for 3 days. Wait, what? Did you let it bite you?
The winds blow fiercely. The rain
That's kind of crazy.
does not relent.
Hello? Hello?
Still, the stout bough stands.
Gotta reschedule? I don't want to reschedule. Because I plan for it to be like a 2 to 3 day thing. Based off of how the performance, but like... if it doesn't work out, you know, I'll just be whatever. Again, I told him please let me know as soon as possible, because that day is coming up. It's in 10 days, so it's next week. Holy cow, it's next week. Guys, I'm gonna be old. Do we have the ability to say what's up, ninja? No, we do not. But you get to be a ninja. Right. Yeah, basically this Lex incarnate form is stupid. It's just so much damage. Oh, that poor man got torn in half. Do I provide help on Warframe? If people want help whenever I'm streaming something that you want help on, yeah.
Goes on for as long as you can stand.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm also going for headshot stuff because I'm using the dread. How are we doing? Exterminate?
Like an infected wound,
Hell yeah, we are.
paradox breeds defenders out of the raw void. Contain the paradox.
Oh, that man's gone.
Kill the enemy.
Alrighty. Dread on Stalker is very fitting. It is. I felt like it was a match made in heaven. That's why I took it. What's the best place to farm Aya? I want Kogake. The best place to farm Aya that I have seen is on Fortuna. Bounty rank 5. Do the rank 5 bounties, and you'll get crap tons of Aya. I literally in one run got 5 at once. I'm stuck on getting resources for the mech. Alright, here's what you need to know. Run the Deimos bounties, the mech bounties to get the parts. Once you have all the parts, you can get all of the resources from ranking up the different worlds. Oh, that poor man just kind of walked off the edge there. Oh, you are not that dumb. Probably good for you. but you have to go to the different planets to get the resources that you need. Once you do that, you can start... You basically have to go farming for a lot of resources on all 3 of the open worlds. Once you're done doing that, you can craft it up. It is tedious. I got the parts. Alright, all you gotta do then is buy the crafting recipes for all of the resources that you need from each of the 3 planets. I believe you need to be at minimum level... You need to be at minimum a level 2 with every planet. Poor man. Goodbye, Vor. Dat bomb farming is faster via just doing the first mission of the bounty. I agree. The ticker man never had the bounds I needed. I'm rank 2. Yeah, if at least you're rank 2, you can get all of the recipes you need for the necromech.
World above, I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough.
I already do status effect damage. Well, that man disappeared into nothingness. By rank 5 bounties, I mean the bounty that's level 5. You don't have to be rank 5 to do the bounties. You just gotta do... They are the bounties that have 5 stars on them. Pam, thank you for the light.
The spheres you see are ambient void energy.
Okay.
As much as you can, and use it to heal the damage.
I want to see how far I can take this. I've done almost everything in this game minus the Tony Pro Hawk skating. Yeah, I think that's one of the last things I'm gonna get done because I just can't care about that. I don't know how to get standing for demos. Complete bounties, turn in the tokens with grandma, and that's how you get standing. That man wasn't quite sure where I was. That was kind of funny. I'm a god? No, I'm not a god. I can just give quick explanations, thankfully. He's shaking? He was. I hope the clipper got that. That was awesome. I have a little clipping tool that, like, cuts 30 seconds. So I hope it got that. That was amazing. Oh, I just finished Paracesis to pair it with my ribbon. Still can't farm Sun and Moon. Why not? Sun and Moon's a great weapon.
The Void Angels are unrelenting. You are all that is keeping them at bay.
I'm actually doing Tony Hawk skating? That's funny. Materials are hard to find? Kind of, yeah.
As you would staunch the wounds of a comrade.
Just get a fishing pole, get a mining laser, and go to town. Sir. There we go. Once you get Sun and Moon for starting Duviri, you get it for doing the story. Oh, poor man.
Your reserves of healing energy are full.
Oh, perfect. How's the new story? It is good. It is good. Some people have told me they don't like it. I don't understand those people. It's good.
The paradox stabilizes.
Don't move. Thank you. Bomb 3 mods? How much? What do you mean 3 mods?
Their master will be freed. Do not allow that to happen.
My priorities in Warframe are all over the place. Me too. more or less filler. I mean, it is a little bit of filler, but it adds some context to things that we didn't previously know about. Oh, bye, buddy. I kind of feel bad of how he just fell over like that. Oh man, that kind of sad. How to playlist going? Did all the mining and fishing? Yeah. I mean, like, don't be like afraid of all of the fishing and stuff. It looks kind of crazy, but it's not really that bad. I'm asking if I asked you to buy me 3 mods, how much? It depends on how expensive the mods are and if I can actually buy them. I can't buy every single mod, unfortunately.
The enemy has been held at bay.
Just tells what made dude old,
Congratulations.
I guess.
Are in order. Do not expect me to tell you when to stop. Judge for yourself.
Yeah, it depends on, 1, if I have the mod, and 2, how expensive it is. Some mods are very expensive, some is just like, I would rather you go get them. Because they're not that bad to get, so you're gonna have to look at the ones you want.
Endurance is
Ugh.
defiance. Prove you can endure the undercroft at its most oppressive.
Ow. Oops, hold on a moment. Shoot, I accidentally just closed a very important tab. Can you reopen that for me, game? Sorry, hold on a moment. There we go. I try and sell my Korra? I'm only... No. If you don't have it yet, just keep it. Noob, don't, like... Okay, here is some advice for you. Don't be, like, on the road to get everything all at once. Just enjoy the journey. You know, there is a beautiful journey towards getting everything you need. Don't feel like you have to get everything all at once. Just chill. And, you'll get what you need. Oh, I'm no longer doing a lot of damage. The relics are vaulted? Yeah, but you may find somebody that has what you need. Just go at your own pace. You holding on to her stuff doesn't, like, impact you. You have unlimited, like, spots in your inventory for stuff. Oh, that's a lot of focus. I wonder if I'm maxed out on focus. Ow. Waiting for Ash and want to sell Korra? No, don't. Yeah, again, don't sell her. Keep hold of everything. You'll get the... listen, you'll just get what you need when the time comes. Oh, that's a good one. I would rather have this. Don't feel bad about getting carried? Exactly. Korra's a good farm frame? I agree, she is a good farm frame. I literally have her built to do nothing but farming.
Life support is inbound.
Hugh, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm going for these headshots because the headshots will fill this up, and once it's all filled up... Oh, I don't know how I got hit there.
Life support will appear. Use it only as you must. Systems charged with life support.
But like, once I have it charged up... I'll be doing crazy damage here. Be very Kino damage, if you know what I mean. Thanks. See, mold efficiency and mold augmented. Well, both of those come from doing the Zeraman. So, if you have not yet, do the Zeraman. Which is very late game, so... You need to complete the new war first for that.
Systems charged with life support.
I think I'm still... Wow, I'm still one-tapping things here. Alright, as we go without armor strip. When do you unlock the new war? After completing all of the quests that precede it. You have to do the sacrifice first, and you need to build your necromech. This song is going on for a while. Shouldn't be. And it's back to normal. Max, thank you for the follow. Alright, we're gonna pull out.
Time for training and a time for tea.
I think what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go for about 2 hours now. I think things are starting to calm down. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wind it down for now. I am getting kind of tired, and my body is telling me that I need to get some things done. So here's what I'm gonna do. You can blame my body for this. I'm gonna be done for now. I'm gonna go to bed. Because I'm tired again. I need to take care of some things. I do apologize about that. I will be back. I think I'll be back Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll decide. Still need to make I still need to make my schedule, but I also I am working an extra day this week to help out. So hey, there we go. But I do need to be done. So again, really quickly, before you leave, if you haven't already, consider following me on YouTube, so that you can get a chance to see when I upload new videos. I try to upload at least once a week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the stream tonight. I appreciate it. And again, cross your fingers for iDubbbz. Hopefully he gets a win in the future at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys again, though, for watching. I do appreciate it. And you have a fantastic one. Bye!